Okay, so our first step for assembly is to get just one layer of the pull, and you're going to lay it with the shiny side up. So, yeah, this is the shiny side. And your zipper, doesn't really matter which way you put the zipper, goes in the middle. And then your outer print, put the other one aside there, is going to go facing down. Now I'm making a really big wet bag. This is like a 16 by 20 wet bag, but I use it instead of a pail, so I need them to be big. If you're a careful person, you can pin this here, but I am not, so I'm just lining up my layers. Pull, shiny side up, zipper facing me, cotton or whatever you're doing for your outside, print side down. So let's head over to the machine here. Realign everything and get them there. And you want to feel for the teeth and get it as close to those teeth as you can. Also, another tip is hang on to these tails here so that you don't get some crazy Now you're going to go forward and backward and then realign everything and shoot on forward again. I like to pull this really tight so that I can see the line of the zipper teeth. And then I just guide my needle as close to those zipper teeth as you can. Because I'm not pinning, I'm just going to stop every once in a while to realign everything, pull tight so that I can see that indent, and go. Sorry, you probably didn't get to see much there, my bad. Okay, now I'm getting to where that zipper pull is, and that's going to get in the way. So I just stop and lift up my presser foot and slide that zipper off to the back. You don't want your machine to get tangled up in that zipper pull. Line everything up again. Okay. Once I cut off my little stringies here, you will see that I can turn my bag so that I have the cotton on the outside and the zipper and the pull on the inside. This is half my bag. I am going to do the top stitching now, even though I've only got half the zipper attached. That's okay. You just want to kind of keep your hand on that pull on the bottom so that it doesn't slide up underneath and bubble up into where the zipper is. So just kind of pull it real tight under there, and I'm just going to keep that zipper foot on. That's alright. Pull everything tight. And do a little top stitch there. I don't want that pull to get in my way, so I'm just going to slide it out. Okay. We're like a quarter or a third of the way done with our bag already. Isn't that great? All right, I clip off my little threads, and I'm going to repeat that exact same step again. So grab my other piece of pull, lay it down with the shiny side up, grab my zipper. Just ignore all this other stuff that's attached to the zipper. Just pretend like it's the regular zipper like before. And my cotton with the print side down. Again, I'm not going to pin. I'm just going to line everything up. Line up my 3 layers. Come back to my machine. Okay. Alright, now that I've started, I can kind of rearrange this mess. This side's a little bit trickier because I have to keep it open because of where the zipper pull is. So I just have to stop and readjust a lot because the heaviness of the stuff that's already attached is going to want to pull it out of the way for you. So as soon as I've done enough, I'm going to move this out of the way and close my zipper so that it's not pulling against me as I'm trying to work. Alright, back to it. Some people have troubles with their machines when they're sewing with pull. Mine really doesn't have any issues with it, especially if it's the shiny side that's down. But this time the shiny side isn't what's against my machine, it's facing up, and it still doesn't really give me any trouble. If you are having trouble, you can use tissue paper between the pull and your machine to help it slide. Just tear it off when you're done. Or some people dust their pull with baby powder, and that takes away some of the stickiness and their machine can handle it. But I think it really just depends on the machine. Sorry you didn't get to see much there, my bad. I'm not a cinematographer. Last stretch here. Okay. Now you can see I've pretty much got the 2 halves of the bag ready to go with the zipper in the middle, and I'm going to do that top stitching again. And now I gotta try to keep this side out of the way as I try to get this side kind of straightened out so that I get a neat little top stitch and it's not all wavy and bunchy. So you really need to use all of your hands here. Reach underneath and pull that pull out of the way. Notice I'm also using the pressure of my fingers to flatten this fabric down so that it doesn't get all bunchy. Nobody wants bunchy. Okay. Now that I'm done with the top stitching on both parts, here's my bag all laid out on one side, and then I've got the zipper in the middle and the other side. I'm going to flip it so that I have the two pull sides together with the zipper in the middle, and then my two cotton print sides together. Okay, and I'm going to start on one side of the cotton print. In the end, it really doesn't matter. And I'm going to sew this bag shut. So just pick one of the two corners of the cotton print. As I'm holding it, I'm starting in the top right hand corner, right here. I've got my two fabrics together, right sides together. And since we are done with the zipper, I'm going to go ahead and release my zipper foot and put back on my regular foot. And once again, not a pinner, not going to worry about it. It's all going to come out just fine. Put my two corners together. And this time I'm going to sew my bag shut. I don't leave much of a seam allowance because I don't like to have to clean up after it and clip it off. So I just get up real close. Maybe 1/8 of an inch off the edge, and then I can just leave that there. I don't have to clip it off. Because of the weight on the bottom, it's going to keep shifting, so just keep stopping, readjusting, pulling, whatever you need to do. Okay, I'm right to where the zipper was. Don't be afraid, but just lay your zipper flat. Keep your pull pieces aligned, and I'm just going to sail right over top of this, and it is not going to be a big deal. There, right over top of the zipper I went, and now I'm onto the pull pieces. And just to make sure you did it right, you've got your shiny sides are now facing in, and the soft fabric side is facing me right now as I sew. And I'm just going to keep on going all in one long continuous piece. Well, it would be continuous if my bobbin thread hadn't run out. I'm going to replace my bobbin thread and I'll be right back.